There we go.
Welcome back to third period action. And the Trackers will be on the minute 12 power play now. Puck's almost stripped off of Vienna's stick. It's going to roll to the neutral zone. Lang's going to skate it up to the far side. Still has possession of it. He looks to try to get that puck out of harm's way. Raymond Dick comes over in support, gets that puck back to Vienna's. Vienna's now controls. Soft pass over to Moody, over to Lee. That one's off a stick. That one's going to go into the corner. Raymond Dick will gather the puck. He plays that back up to Vienna's. Vienna's is going to push that back to Moody. Moody towards the net. Blue ice. And gloved out of the air by the netminder. And the Storm thwart the scoring chance to Trackers. Shots on goal after 2 periods of play, Mr. Vienna's.
36-15, favor of the boys in blue.
And a lead on the scoreboard as well, 6-2. And this puck's going to come back to Ross. Ross comes from cross ice over to Schwantz. Schwantz now takes it to middle, looking for a shooting lane. Gets one through into the glove of the goaltender, bobbles it. Loose puck is not cleared by the Storm, and so Justin Brownlee pushes back to Schwantz. Justin Brownlee gets the puck back to Ross. Ross now looking on that shot. Deflected out of the air by London, right into the goaltender's midsection, I think.
I think so too.
And stop and play. 13 seconds left in the man advantage. 18:42 left until we can go home. And so that's down in corner. Storm will battle with Rule. Rule comes up with the puck. Rule stick handles, puts that puck up to Justin Brownlee. Out to Ross. Slap shot. Oh, that hit the post and went to far corner. And Justin Brownlee cross ice with a Schwantz. Shot on net. Goaltender scoots it out of the air and takes a rest there before he pushes himself back up to his feet. Gives the puck up to the linesman, and so they'll line it up to his right. The ice will eventually dry here, I'm sure, Troy.
Maybe by the end of the game.
Shot by Lidstrom's going to hit the glass, and the goaltender, the sound the goalie loves to hear. This one's pushed back in behind the ends as the Storm cleared the puck. Ari to the puck, looks up ice. That's onto the stick. Lindstrom, he goes cross ice. That's going to deflect off the stick. Gosling will skate towards it. He'll put it in below the goal line. Lindstrom down to the puck, reaches for it. Puck's going to get past him. Storm get it out into the neutral zone, and Storm from the top of the circle off the skates of the ends and out of play. And so the whistle will go, and they'll line this one up to the right of the goaltender. And so that's Mason Gosling ready for the face-off. And Bienz will get that puck, puts it behind the goal. It's out in the heels of Arbery. He pushes the G-Pack player to the boards. He's just looking for a whistle. And puck's just underneath the Storm player. And Arbery takes the push from the Storm player and just skates back and away. Does not want too much business going on at the point.
No need.
So they're going to line it up to the right of the goaltender. Sorry, the left.
The other. All right.
The other right. Gosling was in. Puck's going to come back. It's going to roll back towards the circle. Lidstrom's going to get that into the neutral zone. That one's going to be pushed back in. Stormer offside. They have to regroup. Schwantz now from the far corner comes cross ice over Lidstrom. It bounces off his stick. He's going to sauce it back to Moody. Moody gets it over to Schwantz. Schwantz looking at ice. Can't get it high enough. It's tipped out of the air by the Storm. And the Packers are pushed back. Puck going to be pushed away from Gosling. Lidstrom has the puck to Gosling. Gosling's going to pull it off the wall. Lindstrom now is going to have pressure on him. Gets his head up. The puck stripped off his stick. And Moody will put it around the corner and rolls the other side for Schwantz. Schwantz getting up to his blue line, gets to the red line, and now he'll dump it in. And so forecheck Schwantz, I think he's went for a little seat. Pushes the puck along the boards, overcome Connor Brown to apply some pressure. He takes it away, centering pass, goaltender stops it with his stick and pounces on it like a cat and gets to stop the play at 16:50 left in the third period. How's it going, Mr. Vienz?
I don't like being down here.
Yes, no, me neither. Puck's from back by Lee, and Raymond Dick gets a shot on net. It's back into the corner. Lee and Raymond Dick battle for it. It's going to come to the near corner, and they play it off the boards around Lang. They get to the blue line. Lang reaches back, and already falls and it's back up. Puck's taken away by Lang. Gives that over to Lee. Lee now carries it across the blue line. He has pressured the puck off him, and that's the shot by Raymond Dick to the back of the net.
Very good.
And so Raymond Dick with his second goal of the game, I do believe. He had the first one, and now he has the last one.
The seventh one. Cannot be the last.
The last one so far.
Nice.
And that'll be Curtis Lee take face-off draw. Face-off's going to be won by the Storm. Such high-quality entertainment for the Tracker fans at this home game, seeing all this goal production.
Yeah.
And Raymond Dick gets it out front. Just about gets the hat-trick goal off the steal. And puck's back towards the board side. Raymond Dick will put it in and play that down. The goal line's going to bounce off the boards. And the goaltender pushes it back into the corner. Kurt Lee with the puck now. He'll set up at the hash mark. He plays that down to Lang. And he just misses Raymond Dick coming in through the slap shot off the back. Ball comes out the backside to the back of the net.
Who got that one? Raymond for the number 3.
Somebody got a hat trick, either 10 or 14.
I'm sure which one. One of them got it.
Off the glass and out. And this one will go all the way down the length of the ice. And the whistle will go at 15:30. Is it running time yet, Mr. Vance?
Yeah. Close.
And face-off is in the Tracker zone, goes towards the board side. That's going to be Hebert and Schwantz who battle for it. Puck's going to bounce away from Rule, going to bounce towards the net. And Dakota Olsen gets a glove on it. And they have a little discussion below the goal line. Must keep the camera rolling at all times. You never know what might transpire.
Do we play Grand Prairie again? I can't remember.
We play them 3 times at home, and I think this is the 3rd time, isn't it?
I think so.
And face-off's going to be put up along the boards by Moody, kept at the blue line, shot towards the net. That's deflects up play, and the whistle will go again. And it's always better to shrug your shoulders and they catch the puck off the net.
Yeah.
So they're going to line this one back over on the far side to the right of Olsen. G-Pack tries to go forward with the puck, bounces off the shin pad of Gosling, and the Trackers are going to clear the zone. London reaching for the puck. Zorn defender gets back to it, passes up the far wall. They're going to come to the near side. They got step on Arbery, shot to back of the net as Arbery has stumbled and underneath the arm of Dakota Olsen on the blocker side, I do believe.
I believe you were right.
And Trackers just need to tighten up a little bit more defensively. Just to make sure, keep those goals against in check.
Yep. Heading to Calgary next week. Better to.
If we could just find a bus driver to
Find a
take.
bus driver.
Lang's going to gather the puck. He has it taken away. It's going to bounce to Lee. Lee goes to the front of the net. And the goaltender smothers it. To line it up to the right of G-Pack Tandy. That puck's played back by Raymond Dick to Schwantz. It rolls and rolls past Kyle. Kyle Schwantz gets it over to Jane Viens. Viens was cross ice. That one's going to bounce off the stick of Lang to Lee. Lee's going to have pressure. He gets it over to Lang. Lang's going to sauce it back to Schwantz. Schwantz has it bounce. Storm will get it to the blue line and circle back into their own zone to give the Trackers another opportunity to get them down there. This one is just off of Lee. The Storm this time have it bounced again on him. And they'll come back to the near side, and this time they clear the zone all the way to Dakota Olsen, and that'll be an icing ball at 14:03.
Right back to there.
Mason Gosling take the face-off draw, wins that back through the skates of Lindstrom. Lindstrom's going to paddle for it, but the Storm clear. Lindstrom gets a stick up underneath the arms of the G-Pack player to create the turnover. London gets out of the way of the check, and there's a tripping or name call, and Ross didn't really appreciate that. And I think the G-Pack Storm player may have hurt himself more than he hurt Ross as he's wiggling his legs. Kneeing should be the call, and we're going to have ourselves a Trackers power play. So we'll line it up to the left of the goaltender, way down there at the other end.
Down in the ant farm.
Puck's along the boards. Justin Brownlee played it back to Ross. Ross lays it over to Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz circles to the middle. Shot comes. Rebound cleared towards the near side boards. Trackers are going to regain possession of the puck. Justin Brownlee with it. Controls. Circles around the net. He's going to put that all the way back out to Ross. Ross will play that back to Schwantz. Schwantz now is going to play that down to London. London takes it off the boards, takes it to the front of the net. Backside, oh! Brown can't deposit the one-timer behind the goaltender. Ross will get puck back at the blue line to Schwantz. Schwantz looking on net back to Ross. Ross puts one towards that off the goaltender's stick and clear it out of the zone. Dakota also come out to touch the puck, set it up for Ross. Power plays changed up. First pass is missed, and they'll come back and do it all over again. So Duncan Ross from behind his own goal, this time connecting with Rule. Rule skating through the neutral zone with speed, and Rule's got a step around the D-man and still has possession of it as he circles around the world to Schwantz. Shot on net. That's going to deflect off somebody up front and go towards the goal line. Gosling's going to push it towards Rule. It bounces back. The Storm push it back to the near corner, and that'll be, I believe, Moody to the puck right now. Moody has it on the half wall, takes it towards the net. Stick handling towards the net to the slide, slow roller between the legs. Pushed aside by the D-man. This one slapped around the boards. Gosling tries to get that back to the point. Against able to keep that in. It's Hebert over to Gosling. Gosling with a pad shot and rebounds here towards the half wall. Storm get it to the blue line. Viens plays it down towards the stick. Viens takes it towards the middle, shot towards the side of the goal. Goaltender Thorpe snatches it out of the air and gets a stoppage of play with 3 seconds left, as indicated by the slamming of the stick to the ice
By Mr. Olsen.
11:47 left in the third period. Back to Arbery, shot. That one's going to go just wide. Penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5. Storm have it at the Trackers blue line, taking to the top of the circles. Arbery with the good stick back. He falls down into boards, and Lee falls down, gets back up. Puck stripped off of Lee as he gets back to his feet. And from the corner, they're trying to get it around Lee. Lee takes his man out. Lang will move up ice to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick is going to be still offside, as Lang gets taken out by the G-Pack player as he's trying to play it down into the zone, but offside is the indication. 11:13 left in the period. Lang waited as long as he could, but he was running out of room to go there.
Running out of real estate, yeah. That's the truth.
Puck's back up here, boards into the neutral zone, and the puck going to be put onto the ends of the stick. Lang has the puck temporarily, or still at the blue line, and he flips that straight up somehow. And he gets tripped up. And Sturm now with the puck behind their own goal, and that one's going to be played up and down the ice. Jens will play it over to Schwantz. Schwantz will have it roll on him. Storm are going to take possession back. Schwantz can try to come back and battle to get the puck back. He gets it to the blue line, and this one looks like it is waved off for icing. Lidstrom to puck, pulls it to the front of the net. Wrap around. Or sweep shot, maybe.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a wrap around.
Not rather.
Puck's on the stick to Lindstrom. Lindstrom will move it to Moody. Moody will start making his way up ice. He crosses both the red line and the goal line with possession of it, taking it to the front, not to the back of the net, as Gosling put it, I believe, off the goaltender as he was sliding across the ice. Boards rattle, puck shut in. It's going to come around the boards back to Schwantz at the far side. He's going to dump that back on the board so it can come to the north side. And this one's put towards net. Here's Connor Brown skating towards it. He pushes that back below the goal line. Storm play that up. Coming towards the puck is Hebert. And the puck sauces right past him. Schwantz has the puck board side. And back to help out will be Hebert. He pushes that up along the boards. Brown looking to line his man up. He pushes him off the puck. Slid up to Lindstrom. Lindstrom has two players coming on him. One hand on the stick. Put towards the goaltender. And it's in the corner and battling for it or the tracker. Puck's going to come out into the neutral zone. Duncan Ross will skate back towards it. He pushes the puck back to Arbery. Arbery has Brownlee in behind the D-man. Brownlee now on the change. The D-man from the Storm get back into position. Brownlee now battles in the corner for the puck's going to roll to the point and pass Ross. Arbery will chip back towards the blue line. G-Pack is stripped of the puck by Hebert, who then has the puck roll over to the Storm. Storm together and come back through the neutral zone. Roll with a poke check. Brownlee's going to flip that one up, and it'll have enough backspin on it so that it doesn't go down the left of the ice. That'll be Curtis Lee to the puck, skating through the zone. Puts it over to Gosling. Gosling back to Lee, and the goaltender just stole one away from the stick of Curtis Lee.
Call the cops! Call the cops! He's been robbed.
So they'll line it up to the left of the goaltender. 8:35 left in the period. Puck goes into the corner. Raymond Dick will go apply pressure, try to pull it out of the corner. Out to Lang. Lang puts it wide, and it goes to the near corner. Toe picks, goes over to the puck, tried to pressure it to get possession back. Over comes Raymond Dick to help out. And they say, play it, play it, play it. And I don't know if they're playing much of anything. Puck comes off the wall, and the Storm will clear it. And Moody's able to push that back towards the headline. Storm have to stop up, come get it. And it'll be Schwantz who has the puck stripped off of him. He's going to battle to get it back. He wants stick handle in the phone. He's going to dump that one in now. And Netminder out of his net, stop it up for his defenseman. And the Storm will move their way up ice. Puck's going to roll over to Moody. Moody will slot that one back over to Schwantz. Schwantz is going to have to battle for it. He gets it to the blue line, but not out. Over comes Brown, and it's at the circle. Shot off the glove. Olsen cleared to the corner by Moody. Moody will play it up along the boards. Brown. Brown prepares for the check. Here's London. He's going to be on breakaway. London in on net. London stopped by the goaltender, and as the Storm touch the puck, cross-checking is the call. So face-off come deep in the Storm zone with 7:18 left. Check from behind.
Yeah, from behind on Moody.
So he's going to get 10.
I believe so.
They'll send somebody over to serve the minor portion of the game. get things sorted out at the
Penalty box.
penalty box, timekeeper's box. Players are so anxious to be on another power play.
Yes.
They probably just want to play this game to get it over with.
Yeah. Let's get this thing done. Get ready for Calgary.
And nothing up on the board as of yet.
You're not going to put anything up there?
And there it is, 2 minutes.
Oh, there it
So
is.
probably 2:10. Control that blue line by Arbery. Arbery looks on net, puts it down London. And then shot. Looked like it went off the knob, the stick of the goaltender. And Ross tries to get back down to Justin Brownlee. Olsen should get out of net to go play this. He'll play it around the net to Arbery. Arbery now slowed things down. Arbery from behind his net's going to play that up to Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee carried over the blue line. Justin Brownlee still has possession of it as he carries it down low. He gets hammered into the boards, and that'll be London who comes over to help. Gives that to Brownlee, back to London. London takes to the net. London's going to get it back to Arbery. Arbery's going to go cross ice over to Ross. Ross will play that one towards the net. It's going to bounce to the near corner. That's London just losing possession of it. Arbery kicks that one onside. Storm are going to play it up towards the blue line of the Truckers. London now with it, going to skate and turn. Crosses the blue line, takes it towards net. And Storm take it away. And London will collect himself up off the face as he was, I think, admiring his pass a little bit. Moody will get the puck back. He's going to move it through the neutral zone as he skates in towards the net. Gets that over to Lee. Lee sidesteps few checks. That's off of Raymond Dick into the near corner. And that's Lee and Raymond Dick fighting for the puck. The whistle will go. And they'll have 28 seconds left in the power play. Curtis Lee will take the face-off draw. Face-off won by Curtis Lee. Back to Viens. Viens at the blue line. He's going to slide that around the corner. Lang will collect it. He'll play that back to Curtis Lee. Back to Moody. Moody will play that back over to Viens. Viens from the side to the front of the net. Rebound. And they just can't get it past the man. Penalty coming. Cross-checking to Nolang.
Oh, that's really
5:25, that would be the end of power play.
Yep.
Face-off coming all the way down into the tracker zone. Chris Lee will take the face-off off, wins it back below the goal line. Viens will get it to Moody, intercepted by the Storm. Viens now go battle for it. It's going to roll up to Lee. He comes back to Brandon Moody, gets it back to Chris Lee. So it's 5-on-4. Storm on the power play now. Lee has the puck taken away from him in the corner. Here comes the Storm up the other side. They're going to dump that one in on Olsen. It's going to bounce into his glove, and he'll hold on to it for a face-off. 14:58 left in the period. 8-3 is the score. Lining it up to the right of Dakota Olsen. Face off by the Storm. Storm collect it. They're going to put it back to the blue line. And they skate it across the blue line. They're going to put it to the top. Let's go back to the blue line. Brownlee trying to get into the lane. Shot comes from the sharp angle off of Olsen's to the far boards. Battling for his rule. He's going to be able to clear that all the way down the ice. Goaltender will stop it up and set it up for his D-man. Comes back to the puck. This one's going to come cross site to the near side. Storm looks for the blue line. And Ross will intercept it, pushes them back out into the neutral zone. Puck's dumped in. Olsen slows it down for Schwantz. Schwantz now put that down the length of the ice. Almost
the length.
And the Storm set up behind their own goal now. They're going to come up the near wall. Slowly up through the neutral zone. They'll come back to the blue line, the near side. They'll dump it in. And that'll roll all the way to Schwantz. Schwantz will have time now. Schwantz this time will get it all the way out of everybody's reach and down the ice. And they move it up ice onto the stick of Arbery. Arbery now put that back down. Storm can go set up again down below their own goal line. Storm now step up, twist, and come up the far boards. Intercepted by Vince, who gets it to the blue line. Brown takes his man out, and that's Hebert who stopped the play at the blue line. Storm have to get back on side, and still at the blue line. That's off the skates of Brown. Lang now racing for the puck, and Brown has it over the blue line. He plays the cross ice over towards Lang. Lang lifts stick, pushes it towards the net, and goaltender is able to get a glove on it and a stoppage of play.
We didn't see that.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
So running it up to the right of the goaltender, puck comes towards the middle of the ice. Storm cleared it in the corner. It's going to go to the far side. Raymond Dick's going to resist the clearing attempt, and they're going to blow the whistle as the puck bounced up into the player's equipment. Into the back of his pants there.
In the back of his pants.
Did we have to restart it again?
I don't know why it's doing that. I'm hoping it's going. It doesn't say it's not.
Oh, we'll find out soon.
Somebody will tell us or not.
And puck's forward side. And Trackers are going to have the puck come into their own zone. Moody will come back to the puck. Brandon Moody playing it over to Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz will play it back to Brendan Moody. Moody now looking up ice, get that over to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick looking up ice onto the stick of Lee. Lee now is going to push it over to Schwantz. Schwantz with a shot off the blocker, the goaltender behind the goal line. Schwantz now from behind the net trying to center it off the goaltender, and the goaltender will cover it up and get a stoppage to play with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left.
There's a song in there somewhere. It's got it.
Good, how are you? Pretty good. And so that's going to be played back down below the goal line by the Trackers, and Storm will move it up. Caden Lindstrom the puck. He's able to keep that onside as he looked like he was going to pass and then just mishandled the puck slightly. Down in the corner, that's going to be London and Gosling battling for coming down is Ross, and they can connect with the centering pass from Gosling, and so the Storm make their way back out of their zone through the neutral zone, and now this is Gosling who can't get it out, but the whistle goes as the Storm were offside. Minute 43 left in the third period, 8-3 is the score. Puck's won by Gosling over to Linden, who comes back to Arbery. Arbery looking up ice. He's going to start skating over the red line, shoots one on net. Goaltender will just hold on to it and get another stoppage of play. And so face off come to the right of the goaltender. Face off one right back to Arbery. Shot. It's going to be into the shin pads of the Storm defender. Puck's cleared back down by Arbery. Along the boards, Arbery can keep it in. And Storm will come up with it off the ankles of his own player. Storm are going to have another chance to clear. And they do head it to the neutral zone. That's Chase London with the puck. Moves that up Lindstrom, who gets checked. Puck's in his feet. He can't find it. And the Storm now are going to regroup and go D to D around their own blue line. Lindstrom now reaching for a puck. He's going to ride his man into the boards, and they're going to call someone hooking or holding or something like that. On the scorebook with the goal and penalty. 1 minute left to play in the third period.
Just one measly minute.
They'll line it up to the right of Olsen. Using the other side of the ice a little bit more.
Yeah.
They might have gotten notification.
Yeah, maybe.
It's going to come off the boards on their side. Brownlee's going to look up ice. Gets rode into the boards. And Storm are going to come up. They're going to start making their way up through the neutral zone with speed. And they're working right on the ends. Storm player throws on the break, going to put it all the way back. Point shot comes off the blocker. Volson, 30 seconds left. Again, clear the zone. Will they pull the goalie now?
I bet they do not. Not this time.
Not this time. Storm making their way slowly up ice, get it to their own blue line. Through the neutral zone now, working along the boards. Rule takes the man out. Brownlee gets it to the blue line, but not out. Second attempt, he's able to clear the rest of the ice. And slap shot, and the goaltender is able to make the save. And Storm pull it out of the goalie's equipment, so there's no whistle. And form goes, and so your Drakkers from Northeast BC and Yukon are victorious over the GPAC Storm, 8-3. Shots on goal, approximately 53-20.
Something like that.
And so next game action for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers will be next Thursday morning at around 11. If they can travel to Calgary with the butt driver to play in the IHA tournament.
Mid-season classic.
Season challenge.
That's what it is.
And so for my cameraman, Troy Vianz, I'm Todd Lang. Till next time, keep your heads up and stick on the ice.